Hey, as you can tell from the title, I have endometriosis! Yay! So, many of you might not know what that is. It's basically a disease that causes the inside of your uterus, so the cells there, to grow anywhere outside your uterus. So that can basically be your fallopian tube, your ovary, attached to the outside of your uterus, literally everywhere. And it looks like like a ball, and it's made up of cells, and they're alive. So it's just like, what is that? Like, doctors still don't know how to classify it. They don't know why it's caused. They really don't know anything about it, which is actually really freaking sad, because it's been around for a really long time. They like to classify it as a common disease because apparently 1 in 10 women would get endometriosis, and it affects different people in different ways. So I've had it since I was 15, and how I knew that I had it was I would constantly get abdominal pain at any time of the month, and when it was that time of the month, I would actually die. It was extremely painful, and sometimes I'd puke because of how painful it is. And unfortunately, when you go to lots of doctors, they assume that it's a normal thing. Oh, you should be in pain, and you know, some people do puke, and it's whatever. But it got to a point where it was too much, and it started affecting my legs. So my entire legs would be in pain, and my back and my kidneys would start hurting, and everything was just getting out of control. And I remember I fell this one time, like I couldn't walk. And when I went to the doctor and they checked it out, apparently my cyst has gotten too big. So the actual ball is called a cyst, or more specifically, because a cyst could literally be anything that's a part of your body that's inside but isn't really a part of your body. An endometrioma, that's what it's called. So that thing was so big. It was 13 times 10 centimeters big. That was that big. And it was just too much for my body to handle. It was too big, and they had to get it removed. So I had a laparoscopy, and I got that removed, and I thought, hey, everything should be fine and dandy. And then a week later, I go back into the hospital, and they're like, hey, it's back. So basically, doing surgery doesn't help it at all, and it does come back. For some people, though, it goes away and doesn't come back when they do surgery, but I'm one of the lucky ones, and I get to keep my friend. I used to give it a name, but I stopped. I was really young. Anyways, I still have it, and I have treatment instead of surgery. So this is it. This is your basic pill. So it's mostly progesterone and very few amounts of estrogen. And basically, it's supposed to stop you from getting your period. So although this is 21 pills, I take this forever. Like, I would take non-stop 4, 5, 6 boxes. So I wouldn't get my period for months, 4, 5, 6 months sometimes. I'd get my period 3 times a year, or sometimes 2 or once a year, and it's the greatest thing ever. So basically that controls the size. So right now the size is, it's basically this size. So I just used a ruler to measure out the size. Obviously it's a sphere, so it's like a solid thing. It's not flat like this. And this is the size that it used to be when they surgically removed it. This is literally the size of my palm, and this is just in 2D. Imagine the 3D sort of version of that. But anyways, if you think that this could be an issue for you, or that you might be going through the same thing, but people try to tell you that, no, this is just, you know, the typical side effects of having your period, you are going to feel pain or something, it's always important to go get yourself checked. even if you don't have anything, and hopefully that's the case, getting yourself checked is important for this. It's important for your future health. You could find certain things out that you didn't know you had, and that's basically what happened with me. That's it for me. Thanks.